Guys, have you ever looked at a parking meter and thought, that's fatphobic? I haven't. I don't think you have either. But this girl has, and we're gonna talk about that today, so let's get into it.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
Guys, before we get into today's video, please like and subscribe, because today we're talking about fatphobic parking meters. We're gonna revisit our girl, Samira, I forget what her name is, but she is a fatphobia influencer. She talks about life being fat. She talks about fatphobic politics and culture here in the West, in the United States of America. And now she's coming after parking meters here in the city of Los Angeles. Let's roll the clip.
Why is there diet culture on the parking meters? Why do we have on the parking meters, sometimes I diet, don't feed me on the following holidays? Why are we promoting fat phobia and diet culture even on the parking meters in LA? It gets to a point. It really does get to a point. This is an issue and this needs to be fixed. West Hollywood, this is actually disgusting.
West Hollywood, this is actually disgusting. Take your little jokey joke off your parking meters. Now, the parking meter said, sometimes I diet, don't feed me on these holidays. Now, what is the parking meter trying to tell you? Trying to tell you, hey, you don't have to put coins in this parking meter or pay for your parking on these holidays. Now, they try to do that in the form of a joke. I'm dieting on these holidays, you don't need to feed me. And I guess it's coinciding with the fact that on some holidays, people are worried about eating too much and they're on their little diets. Maybe Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas, you're not going to eat that much. And we'll do the same for the parking meter because it's a federal holiday. Now, is this something to cry about? Is this something to claim is fatphobic? Absolutely not. I think somebody is a little sensitive. As Cardi B is going to say in a video I'm about to show you, not everything is revolutionary. We do not need to be offended by everything at all times just because we see something that promotes, not even promotes, just has a statement, has a group of words we don't like. It's not like this parking meter is telling people to be skinny. It's not like this parking meter is telling people to diet. It's not like this parking meter is saying, I hate fat people. The parking meter is essentially trying to tell people in a fun way, these are the days that you don't need to spend your hard-earned money parking here in the city of Los Angeles, here in West Hollywood. But instead, we're going to go out over our skis and we're going to get offended by this and we're going to call out the entirety of West Hollywood and people who do the parking because we are offended living in a fat body, I guess. But this is her shtick. She's gone after grocery stores, airplanes, other people for being fatphobic. And this is the entirety of her existence on social media, is calling out fatphobia and complaining about her life as a fat person in this world. I've got to say, existing like this has got to be exhausting. If you misconstrue statements like this and take them out and expand them into something so offensive all the time, how are you not constantly living in a state of seething anger? I don't know how you can get through your day if you're misinterpreting things like this and making accusations of fat phobia and having these things have a direct oppressive impact on your life. And I must say, the city of Los Angeles and West Hollywood is not oppressing you. You are oppressing yourself. You are creating these situations for yourself. You are making yourself mad. You are making yourself upset, and you don't need to be doing that. The parking meter was doing nothing wrong, but we've seen her do this on other occasions. Cardi B put out some fan shirts, some merch, and I guess the larger sizes of her merch sold out. And she made a joke about that she has big girls who are following her music and buying her merch. Now, Samira did not like that. Let's watch her video.
Cardi B, I'm very surprised that I have to remind you of this, but just because someone else makes a joke doesn't mean you have to make it too. You know that, right? And also, maybe the reason why people feel so comfortable making fun of your BBL is because you do not command the respect that you so seek. But also, no, you shouldn't be making fun of fat people, and neither should they. But if you are going to sit here and still say it's not that serious and offer a cupcake in the camera to anybody who is so upset by it, well, I'm going to offer you a few books that I recommend for you to understand why fat phobia is something so serious and something that should not be taken lightly and something that should not be joked about, especially by someone as powerful as you. You are powerful. You are talented. And I am happy that your 3XL merch sold out. I am happy that you now see that you have fat fans. But if you would like to keep those fat fans, please consider unlearning fat phobia and standing up for them instead of standing.
Oh my gosh. Are we tired yet? Like I said, she's got beef with airplanes, she's got beef with parking meters, she's got beef with clothing stores, she's got beef with Cardi B. Now, as we close out this video, because it's just ridiculous to keep even spending time on this, I'm gonna turn to Cardi B's response, because this video did make its way to Cardi B, and she had this to say.
Shut the up. God damn, shut up already. Like, it's not that serious. Not everything is revolutionary. Not everything has to have a crazy outrage. I already did a video. I told you it's not that serious. Like, what do you want me to do? Get on my knees and apologize? I'm not apologizing for a jokey joke. That it wasn't even about you. It was something about me and my fans. Like, that's it. I don't care. I'm not apologizing. I'm not getting on my knees. No, I'm not reading a book. No, I'm not nothing.
And that's really it at the end of the day. No, the city does not need to apologize over what they have on their parking meters, nor do they need to remove it, nor do they need to read a book, nor do they need to go about their day pandering to individuals who are like this, who will quite literally find any excuse to be offended at any given time, so long as they can fit it into the framework of their woke worldview. We got to be over it at some point. And once we see the sensitivity scale for offending these people and for getting them on the wrong side of the bed, we should realize that there is no winning. There's really nothing you can do to truly make these individuals feel better about the life that they're living and the way in which they are viewing the world. So don't worry about it. Literally don't worry about it. The parking meter was not telling you to diet, was not calling you fat, was not doing anything, nor was Cardi B. But yet here we are in this age of aggression, oppression, complaining, and woke pandering. And pander no more. Pander no more. So guys, those are my thoughts on parking meters being fatphobic. I think not. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, if you disagree with anything I said in this video, do get out in the comments down below, but do so respectfully. I encourage healthy debate on this channel. And if you like this video, like, subscribe. Click the notification bell to be notified every single time I post a video for you guys, which is every day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye guys.
Yeah, you better.